I guess in this video lecture, I'm going to discuss what sorted input in aggregator transformation Informatica. So this is the video lecture 31 of this Informatica class series. So by using this sorted input inside the aggregator transformation that improve the mapping or session performance. So let's open their mapping designer. So now I'm going to give two example there. I'm going to use the sorted input option inside the aggregator transformation, one with the flat file and one without the flat file. So let's use their relational table first. Going to use the employees. So let's give here m underscore sorted underscore input 1. So this is the relational table, and here you can see if I go on this, then you can get here number of sorted port. So if I select here 1, then whatever the column that present in the position 1, that sort the records. So here I'm going to make that this port. So department ID going to make that on the off position. Okay, and here let's go. So give here the value 1. So what exactly happened? So department ID, whatever the record there, that do the sorting. And if I go on this preview data and let's give here username and the password, then you can see here this or department ID is in random order, and by selecting there the properties number of sorted port, so this here that sort the record of this department ID. And here since this is sorted, now we don't need to use any sorted transformation and any other transformation. Let's directly use their aggregator transformation. Select this all and now save the stabilize the link. Thereafter in aggregator transformation you can see sorted input. If I click on this, then you can see if checked, input of this transformation is assumed to be already sort group by port. So group by port, here the value that coming from the source qualifier that already sort. So if you check, okay, so if sort, then session won't fail, and if here the record is not sorted, then definitely session that fail. So that here making this group by port, because according to definition of this, so here group by ports, okay, sorted by the group by ports, so that we need to give here department ID in the group by, because department ID is the sorted format, then we need to make that group by port. Okay, and now apply. Okay, thereafter let's take the target table and stabilize the link. So mapping is valid. Now thereafter here let's click on this workflow manager. Going to take one new session. So here you can see sorted input is there. So let's take that. Thereafter double click into there. Here this come from HR, that's fine, and this here that's also come from HR. Let's make that normal. And now and if I go on this aggregator, you can see this property that's selected there. After that, let's do here stabilize the task, link task. So here save the session and start the task. So since everything is the correct format, then you can see this succeeded without any SO. And if I go on this get session log, then you can see here Inside the aggregator information, aggregator sorted input optimization, that's on. So if that on, definitely this to the better performance of this session. And here you can see this is now sorted data. So order by employee department ID. So here source qualifier, I did that. Now the next is if let's go on this designer. So if incoming file is flat file, so let's click on this create m underscore creating new mapping sorted input to. So if the source is flat file, okay, so let's take the flat file emp going to take, and now if I click on this preview, click on this triple dot here, give all, select in this CSV file and click on this open. Here you can see this is hired it, this format DDMMYY, and here this department DPT number, this is unsorted and that's a duplicate. So unsorted is there and duplicate also. So what I'm trying to do first here, let's give here correct date format, otherwise when you session run this will give the error. So thereafter here, since this is flat file, so if I go on this properties, here you can see this all disable. So we need to use the sorted transformation. So sorted transformation, we need to take there and select this all. And thereafter, let's double click on this sorted transformation. So let's go on this properties and here. Since going to make that sorting on the DPT number. So let's check this. This should be ascending, or you can give here descending. There is no any problem. And now let's take the aggregator transformation. So take their aggregator transformation. Select this all and stabilize the link. There I'm going to take the target table and their aggregator transformation. You can see this. So this is now, or we should make that on this group by, because according to the definition of sorted input of this transformation assumed already be sorted and group by port. So group here this sorted here by sorted transformation and making the group by insert the aggregator transformation. Okay, this all given in the correct format. Let's select this all ports and drag inside the target. Now the next is, let's go on this workflow manager. Let's select the input to, and now thereafter let's go link task and here save that, and thereafter let's click on this start task. So here, since I've given what exactly happening there, okay, or this we need to give here source file location because file is not reading. So in the desktop this is flat file. Copy this and here we need to give the source file. So this turn here, after that tell me this come from HR, make that normal and enable the target. Then you can see here this sorted and aggregator. Now let's here save that and now start the task once again. So now you can see this succeeded, there is no any problem. And if I go on this get session log, So here you can see sorted input here on. Since the data that's come sorted, okay, sorted from the sorted transformation, obviously the mapping here aggregator transformation performance gonna increase. So sorted data and here performance that increase. And here you can see total buffer size, this all. So here how to increase the aggregator transformation performance in my next video, there I will discuss. So this is how we can use sorted transformation. Okay, sorry, this is how we can use sorted input. When a flat file, then use their sorted transformation, then make that or here DPT number in the ascending or descending order, then you can do here group by on this DPT number. And many cases or here when you select sorted input option or then session that failed. So let's see here. So creating new mapping, let's give here test 12. So they're going to use employees and here. So directly I'm going to use the sorted transformation. Select this all and here let's take the dummy and select this all. So directly going to use, okay, first run the mapping. So now let's save this all and starting the task. So this time sorted input is not enabled so that this succeeded. But when here I enable this property, so apply, okay. So here let's refresh the session. So I refresh the mapping and start the session. Start the task. Then you can see this time this is failed. Failed because aggregator transformation when here I enable this sorted input option. So here aggregator transformation is not getting any sorted record from the source qualifier. Okay, as well as here you can see there is no any group by. So that session that failed. So this case session that get failed.